Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Davina Oriaki. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, it's really good to have you back. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the different ways in which you can maintain a fresh retwist for as long as possible. I feel like I am queen of not keeping a good retwist for long, and so because I have checked every single thing, I have not 3, not 4, not even 5, but 7 ways you can maintain a fresh retwist. So if you're interested in learning, keep watching. But first, cue the intro. So I'm going to start off with obvious things. 1, make sure you wrap your hair to sleep. Make sure you wear a lock scarf. Make sure you wear a lock sock. Make sure you wear a do-rag, something. In the first couple of weeks of your retwist, if you want to keep it fresh, just using a bonnet may not be the best way, because in the bonnet you are giving your locks room for friction. But with a do-rag, with a scarf, you're really, compressing it. You're not giving it room for friction, and that's the best way. That's a mistake I was doing in the past. I would wear a bonnet and go to sleep, and the friction is making my hair,
you know what I mean,
frizzy. Hairs come out of sections. So make sure that you wear a lock sock, scarf, do-rag to like keep it down. I was just a bonnet.
Not a good idea.
Also, make sure that you have a satin pillowcase or a silk pillowcase, so just in case anything falls off, you have that to retain the moisture, because if you use a cotton pillowcase or sheet, it soaks up all the moisture. And yeah, that leads me into one of my other points, but I won't tell you just then. Just keep moisture in mind, okay? Second thing is, you should stop touching your hair so often. And I'm speaking to myself too. I know that our locks are beautiful and we want to touch them for ourselves. Yeah, other people, you don't know where their hands have been. Don't let them touch your hair. Try to keep your hands away from your hair unless you are styling it or putting it in a wrap, or putting the right products, oils or whatever that you're using. Because obviously, if you have long nails or something, the nail might snag in a hair strand, might mess up your parting in some way, encouraging and promoting frizziness, and you don't want that if you want to maintain a fresh retwist. So keep your hands away from your hair. Keep your fingers away from your hair. Number 3, don't spray your hair too soon. Within the first couple of days, let it be. Just let the retwist be. Especially if you're using like rose water or just distilled water, just don't, because the water does encourage the hair to relax and come away from its partings and come away from the neatness. That's a mistake I was doing for quite a while. I was in a hurry to spray it with rose water. Give it some time. Give it a couple of days, a few days before you start spraying your hair. And even when you do, make sure that you're using that lock scarf, the lock sock, do-rag to keep your parts in place. Number 4, when you work out, if you work out, which you should work out, you should definitely wrap the hairline of your head. You can use the sleeve of an old t-shirt. You can go on Amazon and look at the headbands, cotton headbands. It has to be cotton so that it soaks up the moisture of the sweat and the mistiness that your scalp and your hair produce when you work out, obviously, because it's hot and your body is moving. Obviously, when there is excess moisture, it tends to encourage frizziness, getting the hair strands and your locks basically out of the partings and making it look a bit messy prematurely if you want to maintain a fresh retwist. So make sure you wrap the hairline of your head when you work out. Don't be too quick to take off the band after you work out, and when you do take it off, let it dry before you apply any oils that you would want to put into your scalp to get rid of the funk and make your locks smell nice and fresh. The 5th thing, minimize the products that you use in your locks during the first couple of weeks. If you want to know what products I use, there would be a link somewhere in the description or around. I don't know if it's here or A lot of the products I use are just oils and water. I'm not an advocate for just picking up any bottle of a hair product that you see in the shop. You need to make sure that the ingredients are free from any para, mineral, or the suffix -ate. You don't want all of that in your hair. It causes different forms of build-up. And when you use products that cause flaking, build-up, extra greasiness, you are going to want to have to wash your hair, right? And obviously when you wash your hair, your fresh retwist will not be the way it was when you step out of the salon, obviously. You don't want to wash your hair too quickly. You don't want to wash your hair too soon. So those are my 5th and 6th points. Stay away from minimize, eliminate products that you use in your hair that would cause build-up, flakiness, unnecessary greasiness, etc., etc. And also don't be in a hurry to wash your hair too soon. Last but not the least is the 7th point, which is use a style. Use a style to keep your retwist in. This is the first ever time that I've used a double twist. If you want to know about how long a double twist lasts and things like that, and how if you want to learn about how long a double twist lasts, how it's done, what you can do with it, how to maintain it, the link will be somewhere in this video. So it could be double strand twists, it could be braids, it could be lock knots, it could be, you know, them lovely styles that you see in the books at the salon, in the magazine. The only thing I would say about styles is don't keep them in for too long. The styling does add a little bit of tension on top of the already manipulated hair strands and your locks. So you don't want to leave it in for too long, and you want to keep letting your loctician know, or reminding yourself if you're the one that is doing the style, not to make it too tight. Yes, you want to maintain a fresh retwist, but you don't want to compromise the health of your hair, thickness of your hair, health of your scalp. So reduce tension, don't make it too tight, because you're already manipulating the hair by retwisting and then putting it in the style. Those are the 7 ways that you can maintain a fresh retwist. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other tips, you better leave it in the comment section, honey, because I want to know, and I'm sure that other people want to know too. If you thought that this video was helpful, please give it a like, comment, subscribe to this channel. I make lock videos, vegan related videos, and I'm an independent artist, so I do share my music on this channel. So make sure to have a look. There's a variety of things that you can see on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, my lovelies.